Hi there, this is Anthony, and I want to welcome you to this live streaming on Dens and Deals. And I know I have one subscriber, however, I'm doing this just to as a follow up to the previous episode when I was talking about passive income. I realized soon after I have finished doing the video for the passive income that there's a bunch of things that I need to address. And one of those things is how we're going to really differentiate passive income from another type of income that everybody knows is work hard, you make the money, work more, you make the money. Actually, this concept belongs to both, belongs to passive income and belongs to any kind of income on the face of this planet. There's no handout, nothing is free. You're not going to get something for nothing, and above all, you're not going to make it when you're sitting on your sofa. So the concept of income is all the same across the board. However, what we're going to differentiate here and is in as quickly as possible, and after that, I'm gonna leave the podium for you to ask questions, and that way we can interact even better. So again, the concept of passive income is basically nothing more than understanding what kind of product that you're going to invest in, and what is the revenue for that product. Is it a product that I have to reinvest in year after year or period after period, or is it a product that I invest in once and it starts to start to reap the benefits years later, but without me actively having to reinvest in it. So this is the main difference. For example, if we take a guy who plants wheat, for example, and a guy who plants apples, as another example, the guy who plants wheat, he has to redo the whole process year after year. So he has to, of course, the first concept is, he's using less seeds to create much more weed, which is a great something in common with passive income. However, the it's still active because if he stops planting the wheat, he's not going to make anything, right? So he has to keep pursuing the concept of planting the wheat. However, for the tree concept, which is the guy who plants the apples, he plant the seeds into trees, and the trees have so many apples. Notice here, there's one thing in common. There's one thing in common, which is one seed is going to produce so many fruit, therefore so many seeds. The same thing with with wheat. One little seed is going to produce much more. But the something which is not in common is I'm not having to reinvest in it every period of time, just once. So I put that seed in the ground, I grow it into the plant into a tree. I still have to wait a number of years, 6, 7, 8, 10 years, for me to get the fruit, the first fruit. So there's more of a waiting period in the passive income side, because you invest in it once, but you have to wait and you have to nurture it to the point where it starts to produce the income, and from that point onward, it's on autopilot. However, with the concept of the field of the wheat, you have to plant the seeds. They grow pretty much quickly, and by the end of the season, you make your harvest, you make your money, which is like more towards active income. It's great income. Don't get me wrong, and every person should have in his portfolio different streams of income, and it should be proportional, like 50% conventional active streams of income coming from actual work that produce money on the short term basis. For example, selling insurance policies, like I do. You sell the insurance policy, you make your money. For example, also you could do wholesale retail, buy wholesale, sell retail, like I do too. So this is another stream, another line of income that I have, another stream of income that I have. It's active. I have to work for it. I have to advertise. I have to meet people. I have to organize. I have to make sure that everything is working. And at the same time, there's the passive side, which I invest in, which is the network marketing product that it's more like now going towards the autopilot, because it's now doesn't need me to actively do anything about it, and is growing, and the number of followers we have there is tremendous. In about 10 countries around the world. So the concept of hedging works, and belonging to a company that doubles its income year after year, is not a joke, and a company that already has presence in 180 companies, 180 countries around the world, is also not a joke. So um, I choose my wars. I choose my incomes. I choose to have a portfolio of active and passive income products. And I choose to put my time proportionally. So when I need more right now, kind of money, I push more towards the active income process. And when I have plenty for this month and I want to plan for the future, I have more time, so I push towards the passive income process. So it's been working. So if you need health insurance or life insurance, contact me below. If you are interested in buying tools to set up a carpentry shop, to set up your garage, also you can contact me below. I can get you good deals, almost to the point of disbelief. But I can help you sort things out, what you need, what you don't, and just as advice, and I can produce the product at the right price, a really better price than you could buy it anywhere else. But let you be the judge of that. And the other part, which is the passive income, if you need some understanding on the mechanics that I use, and the business opportunity that the company I work with provides, and how soon realistically you can start making money, provided you make the effort, provided you work for it. And we can also discuss, per hour basis, how much time, if you're doing the right thing, you could start to anticipate making your first money. So definitely there is, with passive income, the takeaway is it's going to bring you money incrementally, money as you sleep, yes, but initially you have to work hard to grow that seed into a plant that can bear fruit. So there's a lot of time that you're going to spend making, that product ready to make you the money. And that's why you need to have something else paying your bills at the beginning. So whoever tells you, just this income is going to create billions and millions, uh, immediately they're just flying out, lying to you. Nothing that I know is ever gonna be that easy. However, understanding that life is not easy, and expecting it not to be easy, and working hard towards making a legacy is definitely going to be rewarded. In fact, there's no hard work that's going to be done in vain. Everything is going to be rewarded, all the hard work in the world. So with that, I end this episode. If you have any questions, I'd be waiting to answer those questions. You can type your questions so I can see them. If you don't have any questions, I wrap it up, and I hope to see you next time. And sorry about the green background. It just I use that so I can change the background and make it look interesting, and I use that for future episodes. Again, there's a bunch of things on the camera that I can see. So forgive that. I'm still trying to figure how to do the live without having all these things on screen that they don't belong there. Obviously, thank you so much, and have a nice evening or morning, wherever you are, wherever you're coming from, or wherever you're watching this from. And I hope to see you next time. Thank you, and see you next time. See you next time.